sheep. So I've had some great stuff up off here in the past. I've had a Jew's harp, which was a bucket lister, quite a few silvers, coins, 1600s dresser handle. I can't think of anything else, but yeah, there's all some lovely buttons, some cat badges, and I haven't gridded any of it out, and the bigger coil hasn't been on there either. So yeah, I'm going to work in field mode today. I wish I brought me all the dew on the grass. I've only walked from the car there, and the socks are soaked. Absolutely soaked. But yeah, it should be a nice day. Sun's coming up. No rain till 4 o'clock, so I'm here. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm going to do 6 hours ish. And let's hope for some good stuff. Thanks for joining me again. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. I think there might be someone hunting round here. I just heard a right crack. Definitely live fire, probably a 2-2 or something over in the distance. Well, not too far distance, so clock clasp about 7 inches down. It's the deepest coin yet with the big coil on. Very impressed. There's a pin pointer. So I'm over here. I'm about an inch above the grass. A little halfpenny. I don't believe that's that deep. When I saw it, I thought, oh, it must be old that to be so deep, but I don't think it's that old. Halfpenny size. Let me guess, is it another George III? Probably. If it's anything different, I'll take a picture of it, put it up. We're on the coins. Alright, I just dug this plug up, turned it over. You can see how well the soil's changed. So there's something in here. Have you spotted it? Bit of brass there. And that's it. Alrighty. Yeah, there's been a lot of activity on this field. We've got another clog class, small one, smallish one. Nothing fancy. Quite deep again, but a really strong signal. Alright. So absolutely screaming 64. It's in this ball. Oh, there we are. There we have it. Penny. That's looking like a good one as well. Ah, the patina's not as good on this. Nah, no chance. Nice big penny though. Let's get a date off it. Be later 1900s. 1800s, sorry. 1897. Alright. Right, another coin. The same line as the Victoria, but a lot worse condition, as you can see. I can't really get anything off that. I just dug this little lead item here. I mean, it does look like a nail, doesn't it? Or some kind of tag. Maybe some kind of nail, small tag nail, possibly. Not too sure. Never found one before. Whatever it is, it's going in the fines pod. Alright. Oh, it's just a button. It's an old one with a shank on the back, and I think, see how it's, could have been fabric in the middle. Alright, I'm going to come off that field now. Bit of a hillside here, but it flattens out at the bottom, so I'm going to start at the bottom there. There's a river that flows underneath that tree line. That very, very high tree line. So yeah, let's have a go. We've got a little pen knife here, tiny one. It's quite deep and all. Bit of a mess, aren't they? Yeah, point proved. So we're on a car now, can you see it? Edward 7th, halfpenny. It was 1901 to 1910. It might clean up alright, that. Too good. Well, it's not. It's going alright. It's going alright. Getting some bits. I'll just have a bit of a shit chat about. I'm actually banned from Facebook because of someone that wound me up and that, and I told him to F off and all that lot, and then he reported me. Now this guy, he just come out of nowhere. It was a video on my Nokta Makro Premium Shovel. Now the review wasn't the greatest. I was showing the positive side plus the negative side and how they could improve it. Long story short, he kind of attacked me, saying that I'm making money from it, and then saying that you don't need a spade to go metal detecting. You don't need a digging tool. So that I think he might have been winding me up. I'm not too sure, but I got cheers anyway. Devon Digger Daz backing me up. Devon Digger Daz actually got a bit of a. He got 24 hours. I've got 30 days because it's happened before. He's gone on there and he's put a comment on there, and it was absolutely brilliant. But I went back on it. My missus went back on it after, and he was just kept on rambling and rambling and rambling on, and I weren't even on there. Just going on and on anyway. He inboxed me saying that I hope you enjoy your ban and all that lot. So anyway, by the by. But then, my half gold sovereign, I've set up a bit of an arrangement in the back garden. You know, like rocks and all that lot, so it looks natural. Took a picture of it. Done some colour correction, brought out the contrast and this, that and the other, the darks and all that lot. So it looks pretty smart. And I put it on a site, and some were complimenting and great find and that, likes and love arts, and then about 5 or 6 they just got so sour about it. One was saying I'm a bar steward for putting something on like that, which obviously I photoshopped. One was saying, oh, because the price of gold has come down, everybody seems to be finding them on eBay. Oh, I couldn't believe it. And then there was a few more. There was a few more saying they were sceptical about my picture and how I photoshopped it. Now, is colour correction photoshopping? I thought photoshopping was as like make yourself look thinner, bigger. You could have a pig. You could be riding a pig in the sky with rings on. Or is it extreme photoshopping? Colour correction. That's all I did. Colour correction. So I brought the greens out. I brought the gold out, you know, to make it look better. But it's part of a photo. It's like when you have a wedding. You know, they're not just going to take a picture and then give you the picture. They colour correct it, make everything look better than it actually is. Anyway, yeah, so I actually put on. One of them said, why don't you get out and do some proper metal detecting instead of sat downloading pictures off and photoshopping them. So what I did, I don't know if it was a wise decision because they'll probably jump on my YouTube now. I just laughed and I've put a video of my YouTube site to show them that I do go out and dig. Now I ain't got the gold on there, so I ain't got the hammers on there because that happened before YouTube. And anyway, I said there's a lot of sour people on this group. It seems like there's a lot of sour people on this group. And I think it's the ones that haven't actually. One person says, you haven't found that in the ground. How come it's come up looking like that? It's gold. It don't degrade in ground, does it? So I don't know if they just a bit don't know as much enough. So yeah, so there's a lot of sour people on this group, seems like, and I think it's the ones that haven't actually found a gold, because the ones that have found a gold were showing me their pictures of their gold and this, that and the other. So I weren't being mean and that, I'm still on there. Oh, hopefully, because that's my second. I've set up a different account on Facebook just to see me through the 30 days. And I said, I hope you find one soon and become a bit sweeter. There's no need to have so much sourness, is there? Just some people, it's the way life is, isn't it? It's the way the world revolves, and that some people get really, the trolls and that. I've had some trolls on YouTube. They just, I don't know if they're jealous or they don't like seeing people do alright, or they just like an argument. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Now think of how their life must be. They might have problems, you know. Everybody has problems, and it can make you a sour person. Money can make you a sour person. A lot of stuff can make you a sour person, but I never aim sourness at people. Me, I'm so happy for people if they're doing well and that. And if they're not doing well, I'll help out. But yeah, you can't have the sweet's not as sweet without the sour, though, is it? So let them be sour, and then it'll make us sweeter. Right, yeah, I'm gonna crack on. I don't know if that made much sense. I don't know if that made much sense, but yeah. Anyway, if you ever have any trouble with them, just let them carry on. Don't let it bother you like it bothers me. All right. 34.75. Thinking it's a coin. Hoping it's a coin. Oh, it's shallower. Oh, you can see that. I'll bring it into camera. See how shallow that was? 2-3 inches. 2 inches, I'd say. Very shallow. The coin that I got earlier on, as you know by now, because I would have tagged it in, the George II. It's a Queen Victoria. It's a young bun. So it'll be more mid 1800s. Oh, 1889. So I think it was like 1890 to become a widow head, up to 1901. Yeah, I think we're on another coin. Oh, button. Might be a tomback button, that. Nah, it's a coin. You can see how it's chipped at the end. Probably Victoria halfpenny. Get much. So the button here. I don't think there's much on the front, but it's one of the. I think it's gold gilt on the back. You'll see a bit left there. It's a double or triple gold gilt. They are these. Orange or something like that. Like a posh one. Something a bit different here, I think. Is that a musket ball? Pistol ball? No, it isn't. Not too sure. I'm not too sure. I don't think it's got. It hasn't got the weight. It hasn't got the weight of a copper brass ball with an hole in there. Right. Spotted another coin inside wall here. Like a big penny. See what condition this one's in. Charge the 5th. What condition that? Tanya on the back. 1919, it's an early one. Yeah, it's Latin writing round the sides, isn't it? Georgius 5. Brit Del Gratia. Di Gratia, I think it is. By the grace of God. So every Di Gratia. yeah, by the grace of God, so everyone that rules does so by the grace of God. Britain, OMN, I'm not too sure about that. FID is Defender of India, so up to 1948. 1948, yeah, India went independent. Rex is King. Regina would be Victoria, Queen. So yeah, you can see a lot Latin around that. Defender of the Faith is DEF. Defender of the Faith. And all Britons. I think so anyway. Alright. I think there might be an helicopter taking off over that side of the field. Not too sure. Sounds like something like that, doesn't it? You can hear it. Oh, I hope it does. Get this on camera now. We'll just what's in that field? See the propellers there over the wall. There it is, look at this. It's off to Aldi. How cool was that? I didn't even know they were on there. I tried legging it over to get a bit closer, but yeah. Off to Aldi to get some before it shuts, I think. Get some veggies. Alright, let's carry on. Another coin for you here, guys. There's Britannia on the back. Halfpenny. Victoria. Again, looks like it's just buttons and coins today, guys. Yeah, I want some kind of artifact, some nice lead item or something. It's another button. I've had another 2 buttons since that last one. Got a feeling this is one as well. Surround this area. Don't know if it was an old footpath, this. Oh. Go in the hole, that's good. Set the pin pointer out. It's a small signal. Found it. That's a coin this time. A lovely, lovely toasted coin. The buttons are coming up better than bloody coins. Yeah, I think it's a George II that. In that state, that fitness. Alright. Right, something different here, guys. It's a lead disc, but there'll be something on that. There'll be something on that. I can't really get much off at the moment, but I will do, and I'll put a picture up. It might just be a lead disc, but to be that shape, perfectly like that, it must have been something. All right, that's something interesting here. Something I can actually get when I get back. I can look that up and see what it actually bloody means. It's some kind of tag, isn't it? Lead. It's got some numbers on the back. Am I reading that right? Though, boo. Is anything missing off that? Not too sure. I'll find out about that though. I have had some cloth seal tags off here. Quite a few in the past. Okay, it does look like it ended here and these have rubbed off. Possibly. Alright, this might be a button, guys. Oh, no it isn't. It's nice that though, doesn't it? Yeah, it's just your doorknob or drawer. What Victorian or something like, but there's no whiteness on that. Right, I'm going to do the roundup, guys. I'm done in now. Yeah, there's quite a few bits up, little bits of lead. Quite a few of these I didn't actually film because there's a footpath, very busy footpath that runs right through the fields, and I don't want to look like I don't know, I feel like an idiot, you know, down on my hands and knees. Some people wondering what I'm bloody doing, and I'm talking to myself, so I'm not too sure. That come up a key escutcheon for a big key. That'll be a big old door that as well, looking at it. And this, it's only aluminium, St. Christopher. Normally a travelling piece. It's probably got some kind of automobiles on the back there. Little kid on his back. Is there anything else? I think a couple of coins as well, I'm not too sure. Big blocks of lead. Quite a varied few coins. One of them is a George II, so 1700s, late 1700s, mid 1700s. That's my most interesting because I can look that up and see what it is. It's some kind of tag, but something booth maybe. I'm not too sure. Right, so yeah, thanks for joining me again. I am going to be going on a group dig in the next couple of weeks from now, and if you know Sid Perry, and I think you will do, if you're into the world of metal detecting, they were there 2 years ago, 2019, and even Sid Perry called it the Field of Dreams. Now if that's something to go by. Now it's been deep ploughed as well for potatoes since, and there's some new fields. I can't bloody wait, good group of us going there as well, so it'll be some good footage, and hopefully on this one I'll actually pull something good up, because I've been on a few group digs and I haven't really pulled anything too fancy up, so I'm going to try harder. Right, yeah, I'll see you at the next one.